Hour. The need in our community is great. I don't think there is a point where we could, as a community, donate everything that we possibly could and still keep up with the homeless and the need here in the area. Is that fair?
Yeah, I would definitely say that's fair.
You know, Mitch was talking about that there was probably about 98 people just in the area that are either registered as homeless or thought of as homeless last count. And that's just right here in our pocket.
Yeah.
That's where West Shore Bank comes into play. And we want to welcome to the studio Christine Lamb that is joining us again. Good morning to you, and thanks for coming back in.
Thanks, Chris.
And Nancy Sanford as well. Nancy, thanks for coming back in this morning from the Scottville branch, and Christine representing the Ludington branch. So Nancy, thanks for being here again.
Thanks for having us.
Nancy, I'm going to start with you just for a moment here, and you've been a staple of this community. Both of you have, working with the bank, working with West Shore Bank and the need here in the community. Without giving we don't want to give any financial information or data or anything like that away, but you know, when people come into West Shore Bank or any financial institution, you can understand that that now, after COVID, that there is a greater need for them to save money, to have money, to grocery shop, to be able to support bills. That has to weigh on the minds of those that are behind that desk at the teller outlet, at the teller stands. That this community that we live in, we have to do much better for. Is that fair, Nancy?
I would say it is. Yes, it is.
Why do you think that is? Why? You know, what's your thoughts, and why is West Shore Bank stepping up to help then?
West Shore Bank has always been very much committed to their community in which we serve. So we look for ways that we can do to help others in so many different ways. And this time right now, it's the spirit of giving that we have done for over 15 years. So we always try to reach out for many different ways, even different programs that we have done, even like I know I support a car wash every summer, and the proceeds from that goes to areas in need. So we do many different things. So it's just whatever we can do to help. And, you know, if people have a suggestion, please reach out to us and let us know, because we are always willing to help others.
And Christine, to talk about what Nancy had mentioned, again, you have people that are living in tents right now. You have people that will post on Facebook and social media that they need heaters, that they need extra blankets because they're living in their vehicles. And again, this is any community that we go to across the globe, you're going to find homelessness. But West Shore Bank is stepping up, and they're asking the community to step up as well. So this Thursday, we need that help. But what's your opinion as a resident of this area? You know, that we can, as a community, do better, can't we?
Absolutely, Chris. That's a really great question that you pose. The conversations within the bank are definitely changing since COVID. We're not talking so much about long-term plans, retirement, 401k, college savings. We're having conversations every day about your everyday necessities, trying to make more with less, budgeting, trying to figure out a strategy, a plan, making sure that our children are well taken care of so that they can focus, so that they're successful within the school buildings.
Absolutely. And that's what leads us to really saying to the community, and you know, because we have the Lakeshore Food Club, we have G2S as part of a subsidiary of the food club, has their own, and I never could imagine this, Nancy, that we have schools that need to have a food center, a supply center in the school, because we know that kids are not going to make it through the weekend without getting a meal, so they need to be able to shop for free. But to be able to get those items, we're in a situation, and it's not a panic situation. It is we need to do better as a community situation. Is that fair?
Yes, it's a dire need. And bringing up the homeless, it's a sad thing that not just people that are homeless, but these children and people, even, you know, the adults, even in their own home, are actually looking for food. So it's really sad that it's just not the people that are homeless that don't look for food. It's everybody. And right now, I know of how many students that these programs reach out to. Is like with Mason County Central and Mason County Eastern, they serve 143 students at this point in time. Ludington schools and Gateway to Success, there's approximately 120. Now, mind you, these students aren't homeless, but they're still in the dire need of food for when they're at home on the weekends. So it's very, very prominent out there, and we need to just bring more awareness to it.
And so let's do that. So, Christine, break down the event that's taking place this Thursday, Family Fair, teaming up with West Shore Bank. What's happening?
So this Thursday, we're asking everybody to stop by between the hours of 12 and 4. We will make it very simple. We have shopping list for you so that you don't have to try to remember all of the pertinent items that everybody is looking for. But Nancy and I will be there. We're hoping for some great weather. And 12 to 4 family fair.
All right, and you have a little printout there, right? That you brought with you.
I do. Yep. So you're welcome to drop those items off in any of the branches. Otherwise, you can get this on our website. We also have these at our teller stations, but they're the items that they are specifically looking for to help with the backpack program.
Okay.
Fruit snacks, pudding cups, Pop-Tarts, juice boxes. Other items, though, that are very welcome right now, we had talked about last week, are some of the personal hygiene products as we're looking to help facilitate creating these discretionary hygiene kits that would also be available within the school offices.
All right, and we're going to take a snapshot of this, but you have, as an example on this list, refried beans, peas and carrots, the fruit snacks you mentioned, rice-a-roni, chicken and beef rice-a-roni there, pudding cups, microwave popcorn. You've got Pop-Tarts, spaghetti. Hunt spaghetti sauce. Make sure there. Taco seasoning, snack crackers, hot cocoa. You've got juice boxes, boxed scalloped potatoes, mac and cheese, oatmeal. Is just a list there. And it sounds like just from reading this list, Nancy, that you're focusing on those individuals that are going to be living in a tent, living in a vehicle, can warm something up, try to get hot water.
Yes.
Mac and cheese is pretty easy to make. Oatmeal is easy.
Yes.
But it's not items, and we talked about this last week, it's not items that they're, not going to be able to use or don't want to eat. I can only imagine that somebody is homeless in this community and wants to be able to see that the community comes out, supports them with items that they would want to eat themselves, right?
That's correct. And these items are essential. And they like to try to keep it curtailed to, like, when the children go to school, they get the free lunch now, free breakfast and free lunch. So they try to curtail it to when they go home, the items in those backpacks will be kind of like the same for them on the weekend as it is when they're in school all week. So it makes it easy to do.
What does the tellers there at your branch, Nancy? How do they respond to wanting the West Shore Bank to help out?
They are very much engaged with it, and they talk to the customers when they come in. They hand out the flyers. They keep talking about it. They're excited about it, so they are very much involved and want to help as well.
All right. We're looking forward to that. Christine, I'm going to pass it over to you. I know you've got a meeting coming up in just a few minutes, but we want to make sure that you are able to help us with that messaging from West Shore Bank. As one of the VPs of the bank, it is important for West Shore Bank to be involved in the community, and this is just scratching the surface on the spirit of giving. You've got the shredding all month long. Yeah. You have other branches, every branch of West Shore Bank involved with this. So you have a captive audience right now. You've got our viewers on Facebook and YouTube. You've got the listeners. You've got the listeners streaming. How do we say, come out this Thursday and support this cause? And let's make, as we move into 2024, the highest effort we've ever did, the more effort that we can, and we can start by doing it this Thursday and starting this Thursday. What do you say to them?
I would say that this event is open to anybody in the public. So it does not matter, where it is that you currently do your banking, if you are a member with a credit union. everybody is invited. It is a huge community ask. It is definitely a huge, large need. So we need as many people as possible. And again, we won't take up a ton of your time. The lists are already pre-made. Try to have it as a convenient part of your day. But we just ask that you just, if you can dedicate maybe even just 20, 30 minutes on Thursday, it is going to make a huge, huge difference for our area youth.
All right, looking forward to it. I just sent Janelle an image of the list. We're going to put that in the comments section of our Facebook page as well, so that people can check off that list. When you're there at Family Fair on Thursday, you'll get handed that list, that reminder of those items. Family Fair obviously has those items ready for it. You're going to go in and you're going to shop for those items, bring them back to the team at West Shore Bank there at the entrance. If you want to bring those items from home, or you've shopped for them, that can be done as well, Nancy, right? Is that the process this Thursday?
Yes, that's correct. You can bring them right to Family Fair, or you can go and shop at Family Fair and bring them out. And if you can't make it on Thursday, you can bring them to any branch at any time. Another thing, I know people's time is probably more valuable than their money these days. So I also want to mention that our West Shore Bank, www.westshorebank.com, also has a portal there that you can do monetary donations. So you can make a donation online if you'd like, or we would really love to have you come and see us. And if you can't, like I said, if you can't do that, you come in and do some banking. Any teller at any branch will also take a donation there too. But anything you can do at any time is wonderful.
All right.
And thank you.
Sounds good. Christine, we've got to get you out the door. I will write an excuse pass for you if you need it. But we appreciate you taking the time and truly for West Shore Bank for taking the time to put these events on. There is the Spirit of Giving projects. Check them out at westshorebank.com. I just checked them out while the two of you were talking, and I see the list of each event, the descriptions, what the effort is, and I think it's so important for everybody listening right now to go to westshorebank.com, check out those, and say, I'm going to participate in this one. I'm going to help with this one. This is what, as a family, we're going to do. Or as coworkers, if you're listening at the office or the workplace, and let's make this happen. I think we need to make this happen. And we appreciate West Shore Bank being a part of this. So, Christine, thanks for all
Chris.
that you do. Nancy, thanks for all that you are doing and your team as well.
Thank you.
It is just 10 o'clock here on 102.7 Mom FM and Hot Country Hits 99.9. Stick around. The 10 o'clock